Hello, welcome back to Mass Effect. Last time I streamed, I played the first, 3 hours of the game, and was kind of debating, what to do, because I really initially wanted to stream the whole trilogy, and then after doing the initial opening hours, I was like, man, I really just want to play this on my own. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a mix. I have played a bunch of it since we left off, so I'll kind of recap what has happened. But I decided that I want to stream just sort of periodically as I play through the trilogy, so you'll get random moments here and there. I'll aim to stream some of the bigger moments in the trilogy. So all in all, you'll get a casual, abridged version of the 3 games, which I thought was probably for the best, honestly. But yeah, that's the plan. Hey, thanks for joining me. Also, chat, as always, let me know how the audio is. I have a new setup for my PS4, so let me know. What I did off stream, pretty much, mostly just side stuff that wouldn't have been super enjoyable to watch. I did a lot of the Mako car stuff, some side quests, but the big thing I did was I went to Novaria, and we confronted Benezia and the Arachni Queen. I won't say much more, but I'll let everyone know, just for the sake of Stephen High Shepherd's story. We did spare the Arachni Queen. As you can see here, we're mostly Paragon, but we got a little Renegade. You know, why not? And I've been having some fun with photo mode. Let's check in with Tali.
Hey Shepard, do you need something?
I think we already caught up off stream after the mission, but let's talk Quarians.
Tell me about your people.
Our lives aren't easy. Resources are scarce, and we are constantly on the move. Everything we do must in some way contribute to the continuation of the migrant fleet. There are 17 million
Having some
Quarians
tea.
in the flotilla, and each of us relies on the others for survival. The bonds among my people
I really
are
love the
strong.
Quarians. They've got a cool story.
Unfortunately, we have had to surrender many of the freedoms and civil liberties other species take for granted.
What kind of freedoms?
Well, it's illegal for parents to have more than one child. If our population grows too much, it would strain our resources to their breaking point. Of course, we also can't allow our numbers to become too few. If our population is in decline, the rule against single births is temporarily repealed. In extreme cases of population decline, incentives are even offered to encourage multiple births, though the Conclave hasn't had to take such measures in nearly a century.
I want to talk about something else.
Like what?
I should go.
See you later.
It gets me every time. We love Tali. Okay, so let's check in with Adams. I haven't talked to him yet.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
What's up?
Where else have you served, Adams?
If you name a class of Alliance ship, I've probably served on.
Yeah, the Geth stuff is really
Dreadnoughts and
fascinating. I love
carriers, right down to
the story with the
frigates like
Geth.
Normandy. My last
Legion.
assignment was on the Tokyo. Only a cruiser, but she was a good ship. Couldn't hold a candle to the Normandy, though.
Goodbye.
Carry on, Adams.
So we also checked. So like I said, we did the Arachni quest earlier. I've already checked in with Rex, but I haven't checked in with everyone else. So we'll do that real quick.
Shepard.
Rex?
Sorry, I had to. I guess we'll talk to Ashley, just for the sake of talking to everyone.
You have a minute to talk.
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but
Oh my God.
I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex.
Who would see Garrus and Rex and not want to hang out with
Should
them?
they have full access to the ship?
Don't mince words, Chief. What's your concern?
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to probe around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Sir! No, sir. I'm sorry, I was out of line. I'll get back to my duties, Commander.
Ashley, we gave you a chance and just let's talk to Garrus.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Yeah, Rex saying Shepherd is great. Shepherd. Rex.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough. But you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it. He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability.
It's a common critique
Wouldn't like
of
you,
Spectres.
No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can. But Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Huh. Honestly, I kind of feel like I'm on Garrus's page with this point.
You're a quick learner, Garrus. We'll beat him at his own game. It's the only way to stop someone like him.
I'm right behind you, Commander.
Hell yeah. You can kind of make Garrus more Paragon, but, you know, we got a little Renegade in us. Okay, so we talked to Garrus, we talked to Ashley, we talked to Rex. We've talked to Tali. Time to talk to Caden. I love our stoic expression. I might talk with the doctor too. Dr. Chuckwus, I believe her name is. How much of the personal stories of the crew do you feel like you've remembered since playing it last, Steven? Great question, Chase. I remember loving Tali, and I remember her story roughly, mostly in 3. I think 3 feels the most fresh to me, which makes sense because it came out the most recently. And I know how Rex's story plays out in this game pretty well. Everything else is pretty fresh. Like it's been a long time, so it's actually a really nice balance to have like a working knowledge of everyone. So I'm picking up on things I missed the first time, but you know, I have forgotten enough that it's all exciting and new. Yeah, this is my second time playing the first game, so the first game feels the most fresh to me. Looking for personal input.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This city is looking for a lost mass relay to who knows where, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
Yeah, what's going on?
We've got our orders. Belly aching won't change them.
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to element 0 in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
I heard all about that. How companies would arrange accidents to expose people to element 0.
There was never any proof of that. It's not what happened in my case, anyway. My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Chat says, I love just having a prettier version of Mass Effect. The slight gameplay improvements are a nice bonus. I totally agree. I mean, it's been so long since I played the first game that I don't know exactly what's different. But I remember, like, so I just did the Matriarch Benezia fight, and I remember hating that in the original game. Like, it was so tedious. I watched that opening cutscene like a million times in a row, and like that was the point where I almost put the game down. I also made the mistake of playing as an infiltrator, which is like maybe the worst class in the original game. They get amazing in the second and third game, but in the first game, not so much. But in this one, it was fine. I breezed through it relatively quickly. I also do really like the more kind of RPG-iness of Mass Effect 1. Like, I like the different skills you can put points into, and all that stuff is really nice. Sounds rough. Go on.
Jump Zero is a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
We like
Mako,
Kaidan.
There's no regulation that says you can't be friends.
I didn't remember any of that. That was all new to
I
me.
appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away.
Kaidan, you're alright. We might just save you. Foreshadowing. Whoops. Cool. Let's go on the next mission. So the next mission, which I thought would be fun to share together, is actually recruiting Liara. So I thought that'd be cool. But we've got a few options, actually, so I'd love to hear what everyone thinks. Oh, let's talk to the doctor, too, real quick. Actually, what's up with Presley?
Yes, Commander?
Nah, we're good.
Carry on, Presley.
Not much
Yes,
going
sir.
on with Presley. I think this is where the doctor is. Wait, we can look at the map. Medical. Let's go there. I think it is downstairs. I knew the Normandy like the back of my hand in 2 for some reason, but 1 is not super familiar to me.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission, but he has an impressive service record, over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain.
Ugh.
There's a long list of horrific side effects. Kaidan's lucky. He just gets migraines.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
It's the oldest joke, but it's just always funny. The abruptness of Shepard's exits are amazing. Alright, mission time, baby. Let's check the journal real quick. So we got a bunch of side stuff we can do, which is cool. But the main missions, we've got the Geth attack on Pharos, or Find Liara on Artemis Tau. I think I want to do the Find Liara quest while we're together. So let's do it. Yeah, we can, goodbye Novaria. I've never been more excited to leave a planet. It's a cool part, and it's an interesting planet. It's like a bunch of corporations on like a tundra, like winter planet. But yeah, let's go to Liara's dig site on Artemis Tau. Oh man, this is so cool. It is a little confusing to navigate the galaxy, but honestly, is it Sparta? We'll just travel to the system anyway. I was gonna say, even though the Mako is like It's fine in this one. I think they fixed the controls. You want it to be a little clunky because, you know, you're like navigating a planet. But this game, I think, makes it really feel like you're in space. I mean, you always feel like you're in space, though. Maybe it was a silly way to phrase it. But, like, because you can just sort of, like, fly to a planet and explore it, it just feels a little bit, like, bigger and more untamed in some ways. Like, a lot of the planets are just, like, Death Stranding landscape, which, I don't know, I think is really cool. What's going on here? Survey the planet. I weirdly also liked planet scanning a lot in 2. Hey Sadie, I'm so excited for you to get more Garrus. Okay, where is Liara's crash site again? It's in here. It's in Artemis Tau. We're on Knossos. I guess here? Is there a way? You know what? Let's zoom out, check our journal, and see where Liara is again. Liara Tassoni, an Asari archaeologist famed for her knowledge of the Protheans, being sought by Saren. Her last known location was somewhere in the Artemis Tau cluster. Okay, so we gotta just explore, I guess. So we're in the Artemis Tau cluster. Yeah, the Galaxy menu music is one of my favorite songs. Salamis. She's not here. Liara, are you on Nausicaa? Gas deposit discovered. You know, it'd be cool if they just said what planet she was on. That would have been fun. I'm finding a lot of gas deposits, though. I don't know what that does. But hey, I'm in no rush. We're here to hang. Pharos? That sounds right. Okay. She's not there. Alright, Liara. Oh shit, okay. We can land there, so that seems promising. Let's just check the other planets real quick. Matriarch's writings recovered. He was scanning the planet. A strange signal. Came from orbit. Never get a Presley. Matriarch's writing. Interesting. One day I'll read all these planet descriptions. Very cool that this is all here. I just, you know, we want to see Liara. Okay, I think she's here. Let's land. Okay, so I've been mostly adventuring with Rex and Tali. But I would love to get some more Garrus time. So what are y'all thinking? Who should come with us? I'm not against bringing Caden either. And again, I don't want to be anti-Ashley, but like it's really hard not to be. So Garrus just for sure, because we haven't adventured with him in a while. Check in with him. Garrus and Tali sounds great, actually. We got a lot of tech strength. We got the biotic strength from me and good combat. Yeah, let's do it. Accept squad. Yes. Here it is. Everyone's favorite car. The Mako. I think we will have to check in. Yeah. Oh. I don't know if that showed on the stream's end, but Garrus loaded in like one texture at a time. Ooh, okay, yeah, we definitely want to get sniper rifles for Garrus. That would be very cool. Turian Agent, yes please. First aid, I'm into that. I'm very into first aid. Tactical armor sounds good. Assault training. Oh man. Yeah. Sniper rifle. Wow. Welcome to the team, Garrus. Let's give you some good equipment. So we're using a pistol. This took me a while to figure out the menu, but we can equip an item and also go into upgrades, which are cool. So we're good with that. Wait, what did I just do? Yeah, the menus are a little confusing. Garrus, we want to give you a sniper rifle. How does the Avenger 3 sound to you, my friend? Yeah, there you go. We'll turn this into Omnigel, baby. And yeah, let's give the Avenger 3 anti-personnel rounds. It sounds good. And absorbs and dissipates the heat. Yeah, that sounds good. Heat sink. What about armor for Garrus? No armor for Garrus. What about Tali? How's Tali doing? We have a shotgun on Tali, which is cool. So we've got a sniper, shotgun, and I've got a pistol. So that sounds good. I don't know if it is. But yeah. Check the map. Strongholds, anomaly, debris. Let's check out the anomaly just for fun. Oh, sorry. Ashley can stay home. Love to join on Garrus content. Yeah, Garrus is and if you're like new to the Garrus hype and you're like, what's the big deal? Like, he's got a cool voice, but I don't really know like why he's so beloved. Just wait. Once we get to 2 especially, like Mass Effect 2 is really where all the characters like kind of come to life. It's like watching a TV show. Like, you always need that first season to establish everything. We're very much in that right now. The only character that comes like ready to go and is like ready to steal the show is Rex. Everyone else is like slowly getting their feet on the ground. But this is cool. I mean, this control's way better. The only time that's kind of awkward is when you have to like fight, but they've definitely improved it. I like the variety, to be honest. Death Stranding car game. Oh shit. Yeah, there we go. It kind of reminds me of the Land Rover and Star Fox. What's cool too is you can just get out. Oh wait. There we go. Let's check out that anomaly we just ran over. Oh yeah, there's also photo modes, like, you know, if we want to strike a cool pose. Great. Great picture. That's actually pretty cool. Alright. What are we doing here? Here we go. Here it is. Oh, that's just Tali.
You lead, I'll follow.
Just lead the way.
What's the anomaly then? Is it just a bunch of boxes? Oh, it must be the question mark. Let's go towards that. Ah, here we go. This is the anomaly. I feel like every game in 2007 has a vehicle section that looks like this. Totally. Yeah, Brendan, I really want to see all your Citadel pictures. The photo mode in this game is so fun. I've taken a lot myself. And I don't always get sucked into photo mode, but it's hard not to with this game. Okay, so let's go to the stronghold. That's probably where Liara is. Hold on. Alright, we're good. Sorry, I was just checking my mic and everything. Hey, those who listen to the podcast, expect, like, an entire episode about Mass Effect. And more to follow. Because we're here. I'm so happy, because, like, honestly, I was really, like, weirdly dreading these coming out. Because I hadn't played it in a long time. This trilogy means so much to me, but, like, I just was kind of, like, weary for some reason. And it's just so good to be back. Like, I love this series so much, and I'm glad more people are getting the chance to experience it. It's really wonderful, and I'm glad to share it with you on streams like this. I think doing an abridged version together will be the most fun. Anyway, let's see if I can get over this rock. Where's the stronghold? Can I zoom in? No, of course not. Ah, I see the exclamation point. Oh, yeah, it's underground, right? 'Cause it's a dig site. That makes sense. What? Whoops. Oh, shit. They got me with that whole surprise house trick. Alright, let's use barrier. Actually, oh shit. Well, what have we learned? There's a house that exists that you may not see, and there are a bunch of snipers. It honestly might make sense just to stay in the Mako and take them out. Honestly, do we have to get the anomaly again? I might as well. I will say I die a lot in this game. I wouldn't say it's hard, but I just die a lot. If that makes any sense. And again, they've definitely improved things. It's still very much Mass Effect 1, so like, if you're playing it for the first time, know that like it will get better. Like, when you start Mass Effect 2, it's like immediately better. And there's no better feeling than like importing your save file from 1 into 2. It's like, yes, I did it. Here we go. And 3 is pretty much the same as 2. They improved some things gameplay-wise. I actually loved the multiplayer of 3 back in the day. I played as a Quarian infiltrator. It was a good time. Alright, let's get this anomaly and then save.
Heading out.
Hey, friends. I really want to get new armor because I'm sick of this, like, weird camo. Alright. We did it. Nap time. He slept on the ground. Yeah, Shepard just took a quick nap. We're totally fine. Nothing to worry about. Yes. That's actually, this might be a good photo opportunity. Ooh, that's kind of fun. Maybe just higher contrast and brightness. Honestly, I think it was probably just fine the way it was. Also on my screen, it's like a little bit more muted than on the stream for some reason. Maybe a little brighter. There it is. That's the picture. Screenshot taken. Cool. Alright, back to the invisible house. Stoic, yeah. Here we go. Fun fact about Garrus and Tali, who are... I have on my walls artwork of Garrus, Tali, and Rex individually. If you don't romance Tali or Garrus, they end up together, which I think is very cute. The game's like, okay, if you're not going to romance the two best characters, then they'll just end up together, which is perfect. Although you can't romance either of them in the first game. The only romance options are Liara, Caden, and Ashley. What are we doing? Talking about romance. I know what I'm doing, Garrus. Alright, let's take the snipers out first. Oh shit. Alright, one's down. Yeah, this is, why did we get out of the car? What was I thinking? This is way better. Oh, we leveled up. We're repairing real quick. Can we run them over? So abrupt. Is that it? I think that's everyone. We can take out this last guy. Use my fancy biotics. No. We want throw, not throw. Is that everyone? Oh, come on. Wait a minute. My friends aren't using their weapons. Tali's in the shotgun. Garrus is... Use the sniper, my friend. There you go. We can just get back in the car. There we go.
I'm on my way.
We did it. Squad. Ooh. I want charm. I want the most charm. Store discount? You tell me I can get bargains? Hell yeah. Intimidate. Lift. I want to do lift. That's a fun ability. Cool. We want the helmet off, Garrus. Oh, we can't right now because you're, like, in space. Fine. Equip medium armor. That sounds great. Electronics. Yes. Overload is a great ability to have. Tali. Give you another one of these. Hacking is really good against the Geth. Cool. Save, absolutely. Honestly, I find tech combat really useful in this game because you fight the Geth so often. It's pretty useful. So are biotics. Like, it's good to have both, but okay, there's a lot of enemies in here. How's everyone feeling? Oh shit, never mind. Garrus. Alright. Huh. Weird there's no music right now. It's kind of strange. This walk is like so good. All right, we're doing well. There we go. There's the music. I was like, what's going on? Pilot sniper. Sorry, friend. What's the layout look like here? Oh, okay, so there's a point of interest in this room. We should go in there. I forgot how good the ragdolls are in this game. Yeah, it's very funny. Okay. Pistol. Do we have... This looks better. The Raikou 4. Yeah, let's take that. Absolutely. We can turn that to Omnigel. Pro tip, turn anything you don't need into Omnigel. Garrus. Ooh, new armor for Garrus? Yeah. Okay, not bad. Any armor for Tali? No. Do we have any new shotguns? No. Cool. Any armor for us? We would love new armor. No, of course not. We are an adept, so I think we're a bit limited in what, like, physical stuff we get, because we're sort of like a mage in some ways. Oh, who was shooting at us? Where are they? Oh, there you are. What? Hey. Come on. This is awkward. I think we can probably go up the stairs, though, and fight them more easily. Hey.
Perimeter secured.
I actually don't know if this is the place we find Liara, but I mean, I might use Omnigel for this because it's hard. Ooh, very cool. Proton rounds. Those deal more like shield damage, basically. I'll do combat scanner for this. Cool. Hardened wall safe. Also use some Omnigel. Alright. What is Finally, Aura. Okay. I will say I get lost constantly in this game. And that might be more me than the game. But that mission I did with the Arachnine stuff, it's a pretty confusing layout. It took me a long time to find like the critical path. But let's look at this. So, okay, we went there. There is that where we came in? That can't be the whole place. Unless this might not be where the aura is, but it might just be like a random building that had stuff in it. I think that's what it was. Okay, well, we found some cool stuff. Leveled up. What else do you want? Yeah, I think she must be on a different planet. No harm done. Where is the Mako? There it is. How do we... return to Normandy? There we go. Yes. Okay. So not the critical path, but not a bad place to go. Had a fun time. What about this place? So not here or there. What about here? No. Okay, so she's in the Artemis Tau cluster. We can rule out Macedon. Athens, I think we already checked out. She might be there, but let's check out Knossos. Okay, are you here? So if it can let us travel there, we might want to read the description. Which might clue us into if it's like an archaeological site or not. Oh, yeah, Prothean ruins. Yeah, this is probably where she is. Therum it is. Archaeological, I believe is the word I was looking for. I think we have a good team going on with these two, so I'm gonna stick with Garrus and Tali. Maybe we'll get Kaden or Rex. I mean, definitely Rex will join us. And honestly, Liara is great. Once we get her, she will be on our squad from time to time. Okay, this feels correct. Yeah, this looks... Huh. Refinery. Interesting.
Commander, I'm picking up some strange readings. Really strange, like off the damn charts. It looks like it's coming from an underground complex a few clicks away from the drop zone.
Okay. Yeah, I imagine we are in the right area. And if not, we're somewhere cool and interesting. So, no harm done. Wow. Very cool. That's just lava, isn't it? Yeah, let's turn. This is the tight turn. Weirdly, I'm getting like realistic Choco Mountain vibes from Mario Kart. I think that's what it's called. There's a level in Mario Kart 64 that like this feels like the gritty version of, with the boulders and stuff. This is really just gritty Mario Kart, honestly. Oh shit. I just saw the volume get pretty high on the game's end. If it's too loud, let me know. I can adjust anything, if need be. An ominous sign.
Trying to knock down the front door seems stupid. Maybe we could find a side window?
Good idea, Tali. Oh yeah, we can probably go through here, right? Whoops. Oh, shit. Do a kickflip. I wonder if we can check what's going on. Oh my god. Okay. Let's check what's going on inside these buildings, I think. No helmet? Alright. Nothing. Oh, wait a minute. No, nothing. Yeah, I also forgot the Mako had a cannon until, like, a couple hours in. It's very useful. Okay, I think they want us to stay in the car. Let's check the map again. We are here. So, Tali said to go through a side door. Oh, can we open this gate somehow, potentially? That feels correct. This music rules. Yep, okay, that looks like... Yeah, gate control. There we go. Oh, shit. Oh, what? Wait, what weapon am I using? Why am I using... Oh, I accidentally equipped... I equipped this sniper instead of Garrus using it. Whoops. Well, my friends took care of him. Thanks, friends. Katana 5? That sounds like a good shotgun. It is. It's a very good shotgun. Who is bothering us? I think they were just telling me where... Were they just telling me where the gate controls were? By shooting at them? Back in the Mako. Alright. Oh my god. Oh, they're probably shooting at the turrets. Let's get readjusted here. That box is really doing more to me than the turrets. There we go. Wait a minute. We're going the opposite way now. Is there another gate on the other side that we have to open? Huh. Yeah, it's probably this one. Maybe on the other side. Shit. Oh, lift could be fun. We got a new move. Let's use it. Yes! Oh, lift is the best. That really helped. Okay. Shield boost time. Gate control. Anything else here? No, that's it. Okay, cool. Gate control. I appreciate the autosave as well. I would encourage to save often in this game still. I often forget to and regret it. But the autosave is mostly fixes any issues with that. Alright. This should be the way. Yeah, it seems correct. It's weird, I feel like in, from what I remember of 2 and 3, I feel like there's a lot more, like, ambient chatter in that game. Like, there's a lot more talking throughout. This game has, like, a lot of open, quiet moments like this, which are cool, but I kind of wish there was more talking happening. But, that's a good thing to want more. Let's level up our squad. Spectre training is probably worth doing. Garrus, what do we want you to do? Sniper rifles and tactical armor. No, we're out of points. Tali. Let's do a couple in hacking because we get a new ability there, which is cool. I'm also gonna do damping for you. Sweet. Oh, what? Okay. Alright, that's not ominous. I thought it said Geth Amateur. There we go. Oh my god. Rocket Trooper. That's a big one. Geth Colossus. We gotta be careful, we're taking some damage. Ooh. I think we made it. These Mako sections go on for a while. They definitely, I think, are a little too long. There's a reason why they're only in this game and not the other ones. But it's not too bad. Okay, what's going on? No, just keep going. This looks like the place. Or is it just another road full of... Yep, it's another road full of Geth. Hey, honestly, the Mako runs are also kind of just like free experience, you know, so I don't really mind. And a lot of metagel. I'm always down to have more metagel. Okay, I see like an elevator icon, which is promising. So imagine the elevator will take us to the dig site that Liara is at. Oh man, I'm so sorry about that. That was like an Anakin death. I'm so sorry. You didn't deserve that. Alright, chill, Mako. We're on a tight turn here. There we go. Is it time to get out? Is this just Death Stranding? Hey, thanks for joining us. Yeah, I thought it'd be a nice Sunday night stream as well. We are about to recruit Liara, which is exciting. One of my favorite characters in the game. Honestly, other than Ashley and Kaden, pretty much everyone in your squad in this game is one of my favorites. Like, Tali, Garrus, Rex, and Liara are all wonderful. Let's do... Ooh, this song is cool. Let's do Overload. Oh, shit. I love Lift. Lift is my new favorite move. That's awesome. I'm so sorry. Oh shit.
That's it. Bag 'em and tag 'em.
My people have searched many generations for a world to call home. If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
Remember to stay hydrated.
This is Garrus Vicarian. I'm telling you to have 8 glasses of water a day. Oh yeah. Oh, this song rules. what's over here? Oh shit! There's a little corner over here though. I want to see if there's something we can find. Oh, just a little corner. That's alright.
Negative contact.
Yeah, that's a taste of how great Garrus is. Shit! Alright, barrier time. Honestly, I'm into being an adept. I was unsure in the beginning, but like, you get some really cool moves. I'm gonna use... So I learned what warp does. Warp just, like, enemies in that area will take more damage, which is cool. Let's get closer. Oh shit, alright. Time for a lift. Oh, it didn't work. I guess we were too far. Oh, I used stasis by accident. Also a useful move. Oh, alright, let's get rid of this guy. There we go. Oh my god! Barrier. One thing that hasn't changed is I feel like my squad mates are always getting in the way, but they are more useful. The AI is definitely better than it was. Can we hack this guy? Hell yeah! Oh well, he went down. That's okay. Yeah, it's cool to have, like, the Force, basically. The first time I played it, I was a Vanguard, because I think biotics are just too fun not to have. Oh. Ooh, I love the way... All the alien design are great. I was gonna say I love the way the Geth move. Very unsettling. Tali, can you hack this big one? Okay, I think we've got to get a little closer. Oh my god. Tali's down. Let's do Unity. Oh my god. Huh. Hey, can you use... There you go. Jesus. Alright, we gotta, like... Okay, this is a relatively safe place to be.
Catching you up.
That was close. Oh my god! Ooh. Okay, let's... Jesus. wait here for just a second. Look how calm he is. Okay. Unity is how we revive everyone. And I can use a meta-gel in just a second. There we go. Barrier, absolutely. Alright, we can do this. It's these stalkers that we gotta get rid of. Oh my god. Unity time. Let's try to hack. There we go. We got a stalker on our side. Okay, things turn around. Garrus, use overload. There we go. Major threat is down. Oh shit, there's also that sniper. Let's get a little closer. Whew. Okay, there's one more. Hey. Goodbye. This is that felt cinematic. How's everyone doing? Same thing. All right.
If we landed here, we'd just keep searching.
Would you recommend Mass Effect for someone who tends to turn the difficulty way down and just play for story? I'm intrigued, but also terrible games. Honestly, yeah, there's like a casual story mode that would be perfect for that. And honestly, that's like kind of the way to play it, because even though the combat is fun and it gets way better in 2 and 3, like you're here for the characters in the story and to see how it all plays out based on your decisions and your role playing. So like, I would absolutely recommend it. And yeah, I think we have it on normal right now. 1 tends to feel a little harder though, for whatever reason. Someone's reading chat. Yeah, honestly, like, I mean, I'm such a huge fan, so I just want more and more people to play it, but like, it's really great. And honestly, like, it's one of my favorite, like, sci-fi worlds. Like, we talk about this a bit on the show, but like, It's one of those works of... Oh, shit. There we go.
Manager deployed.
We're getting the hang of it. Hey. It's one of those works of sci-fi that, like, wears all of its influences on its sleeve, but it has so many influences that, like, it ends up becoming its own thing. Which, I mean, obviously everything has influences, but, like, this is such an amalgamation of, like, all sci-fi that it does end up feeling really unique, even though you can kind of, like, see what led to certain ideas. Like, the Geth are very much like the Borg, in some ways, but, like, you know, totally different designs. Elevator time, awkwardly standing the other way. I go, Tali's, like, pumped. She's like, yeah, let's go. I'm ready. Make sure you drink some water, Shepard. 8 glasses a day at least. Just had a sip myself. Okay. Ooh.
Just lead the way. Now it gets fun.
I'm actually drinking tea, but you know. Oh my god, what? Alright, let's use shield boost. The thing that's kind of still awkward about this game is that the way they handle taking cover is like, you just have your weapon drawn. Let's hack one of these turrets. Or at least overload it. Overload it. There we go. Cool.
I wonder what Liara's looking for in here. Most Prothean ruins have nothing more than dead instrumentation.
What's nice with the Metagel is that it heals everybody, which is cool. What was I saying? I don't remember. I'm drinking tea. That's what I was saying. Why do I keep staring the other way? What kind of tea? I'm drinking Lori's lemon honest tea. Also, just checking in again because I saw the volume go up. Let me know if the game volume is too loud. But it should be okay. It's the same as last time.
Hello?
Liara.
Can you help me? Please?
Oh my god.
Can you hear me out there? I'm trapped. I need help.
Are you okay? What happened to you?
Listen, this thing I'm in is a Prothean security device. I cannot move, so I need you to get me out of it, all right?
How'd you end up in there?
I was exploring the ruins when the Geth showed up, so I hid in here. Can you believe that? Geth beyond the veil! I activated the tower's defenses. I knew the barrier curtains would keep them out. When I turned it on, I must have hit something I wasn't supposed to. I was trapped in here. You must get me out, please!
Any suggestions on how we can help?
There is a control in here that should deactivate this thing. You'll have to find some way past
Levels
the
sound
barrier
good.
curtain.
Awesome.
That's the tricky part. The defenses cannot be shut off from the outside. I don't know how you'll get in here. Be careful. There is a Krogan with the Geth. They have been trying different ways to get past the barrier.
Okay, we gotta help Liara. I go down here. Yeah, Liara's great. She's got a really great arc through the whole series. She's in all 3 games. She's not into a lot, but she's in the Lair of the Shadow Broker DLC, which, like, from what I understand, all the DLC is just sort of like seamlessly added to this collection. So like, it will just appear as a mission, but yeah, she's in the Lair of the Shadow Broker, which is like one of my favorite like pieces of DLC in general, and also for this game. Really, really good. It's a cool story. Hello. Shit. Let's hack a friend. barrier. Jesus. Yeah, I remember in 2, like, your squad mates will, like, run to other cover, so you're not all just, like, sharing one cramped space, which makes things a little easier. Ooh. Let's just see if it can equip anything good. Oh wow. Oh, the heatsink capacity is way better. That accuracy's a little lower. No, that's much better. Let's use that. Yes. Everything else can be Omni Gel. Man, I would love like any armor. That'd be sick. Ooh. New armor for Garrus. Okay. Sniper rifle, that is better. Striker 5. We can decompose a lot of these. Omni tool. Oh yeah, that looks good. Everyone is doing great. Okay. Do we have to go here, potentially? What did Liara tell us to do? I totally forgot. I mean, we found her. Okay. We have to find something to free her? Like a switch or something? We might have to go down here. Oh, here we go. What? I have to memorize it? Okay. That worked. Let's save again.
How did you get in here? I didn't think there was any way past the barrier.
We blasted through with the mining.
Of course.
I blew up the
Yes,
wall.
That makes sense. Please, get me out of here before more Geth arrive. That button over there should shut down this containment field.
Any idea how we get out of this place?
There is an elevator back in the center of the tower. At least I think it's an elevator. It should take us out of here. Come on! I still cannot believe all this. Why would the Geth come after me? Do you think Benezia's involved?
Oh yeah, so...
Seren's looking for the conduit. You're
Yeah.
a Prothean expert. He probably wants you to help him find it.
The conduit, but I don't know.
What the hell was that?
These ruins are not stable. That mining laser must have triggered a seismic event. We have to hurry. The whole place is caving in.
Joker, get the Normandy airborne and lock in on my signal. On the double, mister.
Aye, aye, Commander. Secure and away. ETA 8 minutes.
He needs to move faster.
I was going to say, Matriarch Benezia is sort of partners with Saren in their plan to call the Reapers back. And Benezia is Liara's mother, but it was revealed that she was kind of under some kind of mind control, so she wasn't her full self. Oh shit.
Surrender. Or don't. That would be more fun.
There a reason you're in my way?
The same reason you're here. The Asari. Thanks for getting rid of those energy fields for us. Hand the doctor over.
Whatever it is you want, you are not getting it from me.
She'll stay with us, thanks.
Not an option. Saren wants her, and he always gets what he wants.
Ugh.
Kill him. Spare the Asari if you can. Not, doesn't matter.
Why do I keep accidentally having a sniper equipped? Oh, cause, you know what? Because I keep changing what weapon I have. Okay. Barrier. Yeah, that's way better. Awesome. We did it. I love our shepherd. Stephen High Shepherd.
Too close, Commander. 10 more seconds we would have been swimming in molten sulfur. The Normandy isn't equipped to land in exploding volcanoes. They tend to fry our sensors and melt our hull. Just for future reference.
We almost died out there, and your pilot is making jokes?
It's a coping mechanism. You'll get used to it.
I see. It must be a human thing. I don't have a lot of experience dealing with your species, Commander. But I am grateful to you. You saved my life back there, and not just from the volcano. Those Geth would have killed me or dragged me off to Saren.
What did Saren want with you? Do you know something about the conduit?
Only that it was somehow connected to the Prothean extinction. That is my real area of expertise. I have spent the past 50 years trying to figure out what happened to them.
How old are you?
I hate to admit it, but I am only 106.
Damn. I hope I look that good when I'm your age.
A century may seem like a long time to a short-lived species like yours. But among the Asari, I am barely considered more than a child. That is why my research has not received the attention it deserves. Because of my youth, other Asari scholars tend to dismiss my theories on what happened to the Protheans.
I've got my own theory on why the Protheans disappeared.
With all due respect, Commander, I have heard every theory out there. The problem is finding evidence to support them. The Protheans left remarkably little behind. It is almost as if someone did not want the mystery solved. It is like someone came along after the Protheans were gone and cleansed the galaxy of clues. But here is the incredible part. According to my findings, the Protheans were not the first galactic civilization to mysteriously vanish. This cycle began long before them.
If the Protheans weren't the first, then who was?
I don't know. There is barely any evidence on the Protheans, even less on those who came before them. I cannot prove my theory, but I know I am right. The galaxy is built on a cycle of extinction. Each time a great civilization rises up, it is suddenly and violently cast down. Only ruins survive. The Protheans rose up from a single world until their empire spanned the entire galaxy. Yet even they climbed to the top on the remains of those who came before. Their greatest achievements, the mass relays and the Citadel, are based on the technology of those who came before them. And then, like all the other forgotten civilizations throughout galactic history, the Protheans disappeared. I have dedicated my life to figuring out why.
What? I don't care how renegade Shepard is. This is just rude. No way.
They were wiped out by a race of sentient machines. The Reapers.
That was the vision we had.
The Reapers? But I have never heard of. How do you know this? What evidence do you have?
There was a damaged Prothean beacon on Eden Prime. It burned a vision into my brain. I'm still trying to sort out what it all means.
Visions. Yes, that makes sense. The beacons were designed to transmit information directly into the mind of the user. Finding one that still works is extremely rare. No wonder the Geth attacked Eden Prime. The chance to acquire a working beacon, even a badly damaged one, is worth almost any risk. But the beacons were only programmed to interact with Prothean physiology. Whatever information you received would have been confused, unclear. I am amazed you were able to make sense of it at all. A lesser mind would have been utterly destroyed by the process. You must be remarkably strong-willed, Commander.
Okay, this isn't helping us find Saren or the conduit.
Of course, you're right. I am sorry, my scientific curiosity got the better of me. Unfortunately, I do not have any information that could help you find the conduit, or Saren.
You can still help us.
I don't know why Saren wanted you out of the picture, but I think we'll be a lot better off if we bring you along.
Thank you, Commander. Saren might come after me again. I cannot think of anywhere safer than here on your ship. And my knowledge of the Protheans might be useful later on.
And her biotics will come in handy when the fighting starts.
Good to have you on the team, Liara.
Thank you, Commander. I am very grateful. Oh, I am afraid I am feeling a bit lightheaded.
When was the last time you ate or slept? Dr. Chakwa should take a look at you.
It is probably just mental exhaustion, coupled with the shock of discovering the Protheans' true fate. I need some time to process all this. Still, it could not hurt to be examined by a medical professional. It will give me the chance to think things over. Are we finished here, Commander?
We can talk again after you've seen the doctor. The rest of you, dismissed.
Mission reports are filed, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
We've received your report, Commander. I understand Dr. Tassoni is on the Normandy.
I assume you're taking the necessary security precautions.
Liara's on our side. The Geth were trying to kill her.
Benezia would never allow Saren to kill her daughter.
Maybe she doesn't know.
Or maybe we don't know her. We never expected she could become a traitor.
At least the mission was a success.
Apart from the utter destruction of a major Prothean ruin. Was that really necessary, Shepard?
I don't care about the ruins. I guess.
The Geth were crawling all over those ruins. We were lucky to make it out alive.
Of course, Commander. The mission must always take priority.
Good luck, Commander. Remember, we are all counting on you.
I love, like, the kind of roundtable discussions after each mission. Everyone on your team kind of offers their 2 cents and the council judges you. So cool. There's a version of that in 2 as well that's a little bit different, but honestly, like, the best part about playing Mass Effect, I've said this before and I'll say it again, is just coming back to the ship and talking to everyone, which we're gonna do now. And then probably wrap up after that, but I want to talk to everyone first.
I prefer gold to silver, you know, for my medal. I figured you'd recommend me for one since I pulled your boots out of the fire.
If we present you with a medal, you'll end up sitting on stage listening to politicians make speeches for a couple of hours. Fun, fun.
That's a good point. They'd probably make me shave, too. I spent the last 7 weeks working on this baby. No medal's worth that. So, Commander, why don't you tell me why you're really here?
How's the ship?
How's the Normandy performing? Is she everything they said she'd be?
She's the best ship in the fleet, if you've got a pilot who knows how to handle her. Balance isn't what you'd expect. Takes a while to get used to that oversized drive core we got stuffed in the back, and her power can sneak up on you if you're not careful. The Normandy's probably too much ship for your average Alliance pilot, Commander. Lucky for you, I'm anything but average.
I like to know my crew. Mind if I ask you a few questions?
I can see where this is going. You did a background check on me, didn't you? Well, I'll tell you the same thing I told the captain. You want me as
It
your
is
pilot.
Seth Green.
I'm not
He provided the
I'm not
voice for
even great.
Joker.
I am the best damn helmsman in the Alliance fleet. Top of my class in flight school, I earned that. All those commendations in my file, I earned every single one. Those weren't given to me as charity for my disease.
I'm sorry, Joker. I didn't even know you were sick.
You mean you didn't know? Oh, crap. Okay, I've got Vrolik syndrome, brittle bone disease. The bones in my legs never develop properly. They're basically hollow, too much force and they'll shatter. Even with crutches and my leg braces, it's hard to get around. One wrong step and crack! It's very dramatic. But I've learned to manage my condition, Commander. Put the Normandy in my hands and I'll make her dance for you. Just don't ask me to get up and dance unless, you know, you like the sound of snapping shin bones.
I have to go.
I have to go. What's going on with the heat load monitor? Oh. Alright, let's talk to the crew. Yeah, the voice cast is great for this game. I like how Caden's dialogue always starts with like a quick
Anything you need, Commander?
like head rub, I guess.
Just trying to get a sense of where the crew's at. Thoughts?
Well, they know about the Stonewall.
I'm playing on PS4 for this.
They deserve to know what we're up against.
They're on your side. They're pissed about the resistance we're getting, especially from our side. I'll have a better handle on all of it when my head stops hurting. Other L2 flare up.
Anything I can do?
No, Commander, it'll settle down. It's rough sometimes, but they spike higher than a lot of L3s. Except for you, of course.
Yeah, I'm excited to see how Mass Effect 2 and 3 look, because like, even though they were all on the 360, like 2 and 3 look noticeably better than the first game, so very excited. This game looks great still for the most part, but every now and then you encounter like awkward 2007 Uncanny Valley.
I haven't heard anything about kinetics in a while.
Yeah, they quietly disappeared. Broke up into a bunch of little corps after they botched the training on Jump Zero. After first contact, Kinetics was set up to track Element Zero exposures and develop implants for humans. Once we had an embassy on the Citadel, Kinetics could bring in experts instead of taking it slow.
Get your knuckles wrapped a few times, Lieutenant?
Yeah, you could say that. Our instructor was a Turian by the name of Commander Vernus. A real hard-ass. He basically had a free pass to break us if it would turn out a decent biotic. Kind of spiraled from there, Commander.
Did he ever face charges for that?
He got his, yeah. But like everything else at Jump Zero, it was under the table. The less said, the better. Anyway, this is ancient stuff. I walked it off a long time ago. I should get back to my duties, Commander. We're here to make history, not rehash it.
We'll talk another time.
You know, Caden's really growing on me. I forgot about his whole backstory.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Commander, are you coming to check up on me?
You look much better. How are you feeling?
That like load into the
Dr.
conversation
Chakwas
was kind of
assures me I am
awkward.
going to be fine. I was impressed with her knowledge of Asari physiology.
She's the best.
You're in good hands. Dr. Chakwas knows what she's doing.
I never properly thanked you for saving me from the Geth, Commander. If you hadn't shown up,
I'm just glad we got there in time.
so am I. I know you took a chance bringing me aboard this ship. I have seen the way your crew looks at me. They do not trust me. But I am not like Benezia. I will do whatever I can to help you stop Saren. I promise.
Don't worry, Liara. I trust you. I know you won't let me down.
It means a lot to hear you say that, Commander. Thank you.
Sorry. It's a nice scene. I'm just laughing at the stoicness. It just gets me every time.
Tell me about yourself, Liara.
Me? I am afraid I am not very interesting, Commander. I spend most of my time on remote digs, unearthing mundane items buried in long-forgotten Prothean ruins.
You must enjoy something about it.
I love my work. Seeking out history's lost secrets has a special appeal for me. You were actually touched by working Prothean technology. That is why I find you so fascinating, Commander.
Me?
Sounds like you want to dissect me in a
Oh,
lab.
that's not what I...
No!
That's
I
not
did
what I
mean
meant to communicate.
insinuate. I never meant to offend you, Shepard. I only meant that you would be an interesting specimen for an in-depth study. No, that's even worse.
Don't try to study me.
Calm down, Liara. I was only joking.
Joking? Oh, by the goddess, how could I be so dense? You must think I am a complete and utter fool. Now you know why I prefer to spend my time in the field with data disks and computers. I always seem to say something embarrassing around other people. Please, just pretend this conversation never happened.
I love Liara. It's so cool too, because like seeing how she grows as a character and becomes more confident, it's fun to see her in these early stages.
I'd like to know more about the Asari.
We were the first species to discover the Citadel. We were instrumental in forming the Council, and we always strive to be the voice of peaceful cooperation in galactic disputes. My people believe we are all part of a single
Yeah, they're
galactic
kind of like the
community.
Vulcan, if you
Each
want like a
species
Star Trek
contributes something to the
equivalent.
greater whole. Although we seek to understand other species, it seems few of them seek to understand us. The galaxy is filled with rumors and misinformation about my people.
Like what?
Most of the inaccuracies are centered around our mating rituals. My species is monogendered. Male and female have no real meaning for us. We still require a partner to reproduce. This second parent, however, may be of any species and any gender.
Do you know why Benezia joined up with Saren?
Benezia was swept up in events beyond her control and lost herself. She fell under the spell of indoctrination and became part of the very thing she wanted to stop. But I will remember and honor how she lived, not how she died. My mother was strong, kind, and beautiful, and now she is gone.
Are you going to be okay?
You are kind to ask, Shepard. I do miss her, and I grieve for what happened to her. But I will not let my grief interfere with what we are trying to accomplish.
I should go.
Goodbye.
Come on, man. It'd be a little warmer than that. Nice catch up with Liara. So we talked to Liara, we talked to Kaden. I think we gotta go downstairs to talk to everyone else. Personnel manual? Ah. The shy dorkiness reminds me of Parvati from Outer Worlds. Yeah, honestly, Parvati and Liara have a lot in common as characters, I think. I loved Parvati. She was easily my favorite character in that game. Stephen High Shepherd likes to get to know people but doesn't always know what to say when they get vulnerable, so instead he just exits the conversation. That's like kind of Shepard's vibe across the board. Okay, we'll have some fun fun chat interaction here. Chat, who should we talk to next? We're gonna talk to everyone, but who should be next? Rex, Ashley, Garrus, or Tali? Who's next for us to talk to? I'm gonna save real quick while we decide. Garrus, 1 vote for Garrus. I imagine Garrus. Uh-huh. I see where this is going. Put more points in pistol for us here. Okay. Okay, 4 votes for Garrus and 1 ironic vote for Ashley, so I'm gonna take the hint and talk to Garrus.
Commander, good to see you.
You've been with CSEC a while. Have you seen much action?
Well, not as much as you, but yeah, I've seen some interesting things.
I'll bet you have. Anything in particular that stands out?
I remember this Solarian geneticist I was sent to investigate. That case was a bit disturbing.
What happened? Why were you investigating them?
I was tasked with tracking black market trade on the Citadel. Most of it harmless, nothing I needed to pursue. But during the course of my investigation, I noticed an increase in the trade of body parts, organs mostly. We usually get a few of those, but not the numbers I was seeing. We weren't sure if there was a new black market lab or if some freak was harvesting organs from citizens.
So what was it?
Both, actually. But it took us a while to figure that out.
So how did you figure out what was happening?
First, we got a hold of a sample and ran DNA tests. The weird thing was, the match led us to a Turian who was still alive and was very convinced he'd never lost his liver. After a bit of digging, I discovered this Turian worked briefly for Dr. Salion, the geneticist. So I went to his lab hoping to find evidence of cloned organ development, but there was nothing. No Solarian hearts, no Turian livers, not one Krogan testicle.
You're kidding, right? Why would anyone want Krogan testicles?
Some Krogan believe that testicle transplants can increase their virility, counteract the effects of the genophage. It doesn't work, but that doesn't stop them from buying. They'll pay up to 10,000 credits each. That's 40,000 for a full set. Somebody's making a killing out there.
What did you do about the geneticist?
I brought in some of his employees for interrogation to see if I could get them to talk. While I was interviewing one of them, I came across something suspicious.
Yeah? Go on.
One of my detainees started bleeding profusely during the interview. We offered to patch him up and he got frantic, freaked out. I ordered a full exam to find out what was going on. Our medics found incisions all over his body, some of them fresh. That was our big break. These people weren't just Dr. Salion's employees. They were test tubes. Walking, living test tubes.
He was growing parts inside these people?
Exactly. He cloned their organs right inside their own bodies. Then he harvested them and sold them off. Most of the victims were poor. He'd pay them each a small percentage of the sales, but only if the organs were good. Sometimes an organ wouldn't grow properly, so he'd just leave it in them. Most of them were a mess, but only on the inside, hidden so nobody could see it.
I hope he got what he deserved.
That's the worst part. We never caught him.
Why not? What the hell happened?
He ran, blew his lab, grabbed some of his employees, and headed for the nearest space dock. By the time I found out, his ship was already leaving. He threatened to kill his hostages if we tried to stop him.
But you went after him anyway, right?
I ordered Citadel Defense to shoot him down, but CSEC headquarters countermanded my order. They were worried about the hostages, worried about civilian casualties if the ship was destroyed so close to the Citadel. I told them those hostages were dead anyway. He just used them to make more organs. But they wouldn't listen.
Well, you can't get them all.
No, but letting him get away like that. All they had to do was disable that ship, stop him from running. Maybe the hostages die, maybe they don't, but at least we stopped the bastard responsible for it all.
I suppose I can see both sides. But what's done is done.
I suppose. Can't waste too much time worrying about it now. Just wish I could have stopped him. That's all.
Do you have any idea what happened to Dr. Salion?
I sent out feelers from time to time, hoping to find something. I thought I'd found him a while back. He changed ships and changed his name to Dr. Hart, his idea of a joke, I guess. I told the military, but they weren't convinced it was him. I got the transponder frequency for his new ship, but I just can't get anyone to check it out.
Ooh, personal quest.
I'll check out the coordinates when I get a chance.
I was hoping you'd say that. But Commander, take me with you when you go. If it's Saleon, I want to be there when you find him.
Hell yeah. Alright, Rex is next.
What do you want, Shepard?
Why did you become a mercenary?
Lots of reasons.
Such as?
Such as, I needed to get out of our system. I needed to eat. I needed to survive.
Why not stay and help your people?
I tried to help. That's why I had to leave.
What happened?
I was betrayed. I was head of a small tribe. We were trying to restore order after the war, but the other tribes were against us. They followed Jared, one of the few warlords who survived the war with the Turians. But he was old, and so were his ideas. He wanted to continue the war. He wanted us to fight. Turians, Solarians, each other. It didn't matter who, as long as we were fighting.
What did you want?
I just wanted Jared to shut up, to stop his ranting. I wanted him to stop leading the tribes astray. But he couldn't understand how much things had changed. We didn't have the numbers to go to war. Even if we did, the genophage made sure we couldn't replenish our numbers fast enough. I told them all to forget about war. We needed to focus on breeding, at least for one generation. And for a while, we were getting through. Some of the tribes started coming around.
Yeah, so the genophage is basically after like a big galactic war, the Krogans were infected with something called the genophage that basically makes 1 out of every 1,000 births like possible. So like most Krogan pregnancies end in stillbirth, which is like really horrifying. And it was sort of their punishment for like launching this galactic war, but like it's been in place for so long that the whole species has kind of lost hope. And Rex is sort of like a lingering voice of reason for the Krogans, and his story throughout the trilogy is like really, really great. And the story with the Krogans in general is like so powerful. Like no matter how it plays out, it's easily, I think, one of the high points of the series.
I take it the Warlord didn't appreciate that.
No.
So that's why he was like, we should focus on
He
breeding
arranged
instead
to
of
crush
going to
the
war.
tribes. A meeting on neutral ground. He wanted to talk. We met at the Hollows, near the graves of our ancestors. The skulls of our dead laid bare to remind us where we come from, and where we all go. It's as sacred as any Krogan place can be. Violence is forbidden.
It sounds like a trap to me. You must have suspected as much.
I did. But when your father invites you to a crush, well, there are some laws that even we hold sacred.
Jared was your father?
He was.
Oh my
until
god.
that day.
I forgot about this.
We talked, but we didn't get anywhere. When it was clear that I wouldn't join him, he gave the signal. His men leapt from the graves of our ancestors like Krogan undead. The few that were loyal to me died quickly. I escaped with my life, but not before I sank my dagger deep into my father's chest. That is why I left, and that's why I'll never go back.
Oh, Rex, you deserve better. Wow. What? 3 things to not bring up at Krogan Thanksgiving. Let's talk about family.
You must have family other than your father. Don't you miss them?
You trying to make me cry, Shepard? I've got some unfinished business with my family, but that's all.
What kind of business?
The Before I left, I made an oath.
I like Rex as he acts like anyone actually would if they were asked this many questions.
My family's battle armor. It was taken from him after the uprising.
Who has it?
Originally, it was taken by the Turian military. We weren't allowed armor or weapons after the war. Now, it's in the hands of Ton Actus, a Turian scum who collects relics from the war. He's made millions selling Krogan artifacts that were stolen from my people. He's got several bases where he stores his goods, all fortified and guarded. I just don't know which base has my family's armor.
Personal quest.
I'll upload the data to your nav system. But Commander, I want to be there when you find him.
So long, Rex.
Advice for anyone playing this game, definitely do Rex's personal quest. That's all I'll say. It is very worth doing. Oh yeah, Ashley's here. Let's talk to Ashley. Oh wait, we can also buy stuff from him. I'll do that on my own though. It's not super interesting. There's Ashley.
Commander?
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
Sure. I was just watching some mail from home.
Oh, before I go, we saw Caden in a news vid about the Normandy. He's cute. Later, sis.
Let's pretend this never happened.
Your sister, I assume?
Until I get home and kill her. That's Sarah, the youngest. What's up? You didn't come by to eavesdrop on family mail.
Your family seems to be important to you.
Yeah, we've always been close. Me and my sisters especially. With Dad on duty so much, I had to help Mom raise them.
Yes, charming.
After helping raise them, your sisters still talk to you? Amazing.
Things were tense between Sarah and me for a while. Then we bonded.
Sounds like a story. Feel like sharing?
Sarah got herself a boyfriend who wanted to go faster than she did, Mike. I didn't think he was a bad kid, just pushy. Lynn would send me these worried vid mails, and I'd tell her to relax.
If he really liked her, he wouldn't be pushy.
Yeah, of course. If he didn't ask at all, I'd wonder if he thought Sarah was ugly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Mike thought they'd go for a romantic walk in the woods, because he figured it was past time they did the deed. She levered Mike face first into a tree and left. Didn't have a scratch on her. Good thing Mom and Dad had us all learn some kind of self-defense. I took emergency leave and walked Sarah to school for a few days.
You traveled all the way home to walk your sister to school.
It was only a dozen light years, like a day's cruise. It's not like I was going to Earth or something. My last day out, Mike was waiting for us. Sarah had told her friends, so everyone at school knew what he did. He wasn't happy. I wanted to snap him in half, but Sarah gave me this look, this let me handle it, I need to do this alone look. She kept her cool, God bless her, as he screamed in her face. She just let him vent. Then he tried to punch her. I swear, she just flowed around him. Next thing I knew, he's face down on the sidewalk, and there's blood everywhere.
That's unbelievable. Sarah must be as good as you.
That's unbelievable.
Better. I'm more or less a straight-up puncher. When he swung, she wasn't there anymore, and he fell. She helped him stop the bleeding and had me call an ambulance. She told the paramedics he fell. Before they took him to the hospital, Mike touched Sarah's arm. I thought he was going to end up on the ground again. But he hung his head, whispered, "I'm sorry," and started crying. And she hugged him. The Williams women are a decisive bunch, Commander. We do things when we're ready. Not before, not after.
Sometimes the renegade option is just so, like, objectively rude.
Your sister's something else. But you didn't mention your father at all. Was he on deployment?
Dad always wanted to serve in space, but he wanted us to have real ground under our feet. He'd say, space is beautiful, but
yeah, Ashley's a good sister, and her family seems to be cool. She's got layers to her, and I think she's written in a way where, like, you're supposed to find her xenophobia off-putting, and you can help her work through that. So, like, she's not a bad character. I just, you know, she leads so strong with the I hate alien stuff that it's like hard to work around that sometimes.
Cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments.
I never thought I'd hear you reciting poetry.
Just because I can drill you between the eyes at 100 meters doesn't mean I can't like sensitive stuff. Just don't spread it around. Ulysses was my dad's favorite poem. Every time he shipped out, he recorded me reading it. He had a dozen versions when he retired.
Does he still like it?
I sure hope so. I read it to his grave every time I go home. Dad passed on a few years back. He's probably still watching, though.
From heaven, right?
You mean from wherever we go after death?
Oh my god, Shepard.
Dead on, Skipper. He's with God now. That's not a problem with you, is it? That I believe in God?
Everyone has the right to believe what they want. Says so in the Alliance Charter. Only with fancier words.
I'm glad you're open-minded about it. I've met a few people who are really weirded out by my faith. Because I work in space, I can't believe in a higher power? Jeez. Hello, have you people looked out the window? How can you look at this galaxy and not believe in something? I should get back to my duties. Didn't mean to take up so much of your time.
Dismissed, Chief.
Okay, Ashley's growing on me too.
Sir.
To be honest. There's really not a bad character in this game. Like, everyone is written well and they have their moments. There's just some that are so clearly the star that it's hard to spend time with anyone else. Like Tali, for example, who we're about to talk to.
Shepard, I'm glad you're here.
Good to see you smiling again, so to speak.
I'm sleeping much better now. I guess I'm getting used to how quiet your ship is. I still think a lot about my pilgrimage, though. I know Saren's our top priority, but with all the worlds we go to, I was hoping to find something to bring back to the flotilla.
So for those who don't know, Tali is a Quarian who... They are aliens that, their home planet has like a very low bacteria count. Like there's not much bacterial life, so their immune systems are very low. And they were driven off their home planet by the Geth, who they created and then became self-aware and drove the Quarians off their planet. So now they just travel in like fleets of ships called the flotilla. And when you reach an age of maturity, you go to someone else's ship to like learn about other cultures, and then you come back. So Tali is on her pilgrimage right now, just to kind of explain that. But yeah, Tali rules. She's one of my favorite characters. Don't worry, you will.
We've still got a long way to go. You'll find something to take back.
Yes, but
that's also why she wears this like full hazmat suit kind of thing.
Salvage. It has to be more than that. There's a lot expected of me.
Because if they didn't wear that, they would, you know, even like a common cold could be deadly to them. So they have to constantly like wear protective gear.
What's so special about you?
It's my father. He's the senior member of the Admiralty Board. He's one of only 5 people who can overrule
yeah, they also look
the
cool.
of the continent for the good of the migrants.
amazing
my
design.
My father is responsible for the lives of 17 million people. Our entire
You can like kind of see her face. That's like the whole thing. You
child.
never see her real face. But you can like kind of make it out here for whatever reason.
So are you some kind of heir to the Quarian throne or something?
No, it doesn't work that way. My father's position isn't hereditary. I'll probably never serve on the Admiralty Board myself. Officially, I'm just the same as any other citizen. But it doesn't work that way in practice. People have always treated me differently because of who my father is.
It must be tough on you.
My people place a high value on family and ancestry. There's an unspoken expectation that I'll live up to my father's example. Everyone's waiting for me to do something great on my pilgrimage. Something that will forever change our lives for the better. If I don't, it's like I failed, and that reflects badly on both me and my father.
I'm thinking I should play through the trilogy and make different choices that I did the first playthrough, but that I realized that would mean not romancing Tali. I don't know if I can not do that. I totally agree. I mean, I think you can't romance Tali in this game, but she becomes a love interest for Shepard in the second game. And honestly, I bring up romance options so much because like it adds so much to the story. Like who Shepard ends up, you know, falling in love with and being a partner for, like really adds so much to the narrative. And they have like unique stories that play out Garrus, also great choice if you're FemShep. Amazing, amazing to have Garrus be the love interest. Like, so good and amazing. Did I say amazing already? What if we save the galaxy?
The work you're doing here is more important than anything any Quarian has ever done before.
Yes, I know. But you have to understand Quarian culture. We're a very insular society. The events beyond the flotilla don't much matter to the average citizen. Our greatest dream is that one day we'll return to our homeworld and drive out the Geth. But even if we stop Saren, that's not going to happen. There's still millions of Geth behind the veil. Until they're gone, our exile will continue.
What would you need to bring back to make everyone happy?
Something that would help us better understand the Geth. They've changed significantly since the exile. They've continued to evolve. We've done our best to study them, but it's not easy. They're very reclusive. Until recently, they never went beyond the borders of the Veil. And all the Geth we run into now are under Saren's control. We'd need to find Geth operating on their own, independently. But I don't want this to get in the way of our mission, Shepard. First, we stop Saren. Then I'll worry about my own problems.
What was your father like?
It wasn't easy growing up as the daughter of one of the Admiralty. Even before he joined the board, he was a prominent figure. People looked to him for leadership. He had to set an example, and he expected the same of his daughter. Plus, he was pretty strict, a military man through and through. He never allowed me to settle for anything less than excellence. As a kid, I sometimes felt like he was pushing me too hard. But now I'm old enough to appreciate what he taught me. The world doesn't owe us anything. If we want something in life, we have to earn it.
Where was your mother in all this?
Mother was around, but she always seemed to kind of blend into the background. Almost like she was overshadowed by my father. He tends to do that to people. She passed on about 5 years ago. Some airborne virus that swept through the fleet. Happens sometimes when the filters start to break down. I think my father took it pretty hard. After she was gone, he became even more focused on his work. I think that was his way of dealing with the grief.
Sounds like a tough upbringing. You don't resent your father at all?
Like I said, it wasn't easy. My father's not the kind of person you bond with. And he wasn't around all that much. Too busy. People counted on him, and he took his duties seriously. Even when he was around, he always seemed a bit distant. Like his mind was always somewhere else. Come to think of it, I can't ever remember seeing him smile. Not once. It's like he was always weighed down by all that responsibility. I mean, I know he cares about me, but he never really showed it, not in the usual way. I guess the best thing I can say about my father is that I respect him.
I want to talk about something. I should go.
Shepard.
See you later.
Oh my god. Hey, Adams.
Something I can do for you, Commander.
I want to know more about the Normandy.
She's the best ship I've ever served on. Probably the fastest vessel ever designed. And she's the only one using the new Tantalus drive core.
What's so special about the Tantalus drive core?
Proportionally, it's about twice the size of any other vessel. Not only are we faster, we can run at FTL speeds longer before we have to discharge the core.
Carry on, Adams.
Aye, aye, Commander.
Awesome. Okay, I think I'm going to call it here for today, but this was so fun. We got Liara on the crew. We talked to everybody, talked to Garrus about organ harvesting, and we got, I think, 2 personal quests. Very exciting. I will stream again soon. I'm not exactly sure like what next beat of the story I want to share. It will kind of just be like in the moment. Like I'll just sort of decide if I can stream that day and share where I'm at. I would like to share, there are 2 specific missions. Anyone who's played this game probably knows which ones I would stream. So those will be shared. But yeah, I'll be back like probably within the week or so. Thank you all who joined me today, and thank you all who are watching on YouTube. I appreciate you joining me for this, and I'm just like so happy to be back in this world. So yeah, have a wonderful night. I will see you soon. Bye.